The testimony of the prodigal son.
I am the prodigal son. I left home because I thought I knew better. I wanted freedom, control, and a life on my own terms. I couldn't wait for my father's inheritance, so I demanded it while he was still alive, as if to say I didn't need him anymore. I was impatient, convinced that I would find happiness if I could just live without his rules. With my inheritance in hand, I wasted everything on reckless living, chasing pleasure and freedom. But instead of finding fulfillment, I ended up with nothing. When the money ran out, so did the so-called friends, and I found myself feeding pigs, hungry enough to want their food. That was my lowest point. Alone, ashamed, and utterly broken. As I sat there, I thought about home. I remembered how even the servants in my father's house lived better than I was. But after the way I had treated him, I couldn't imagine he would still love me. I expected rejection because I had failed him so completely. I thought the best I could hope for was to be treated like a servant, never a son again. Yet, despite my fear, I decided to go back. What else did I have? As I walked toward home, still rehearsing my apology, I saw him, my father, running toward me. That moment shocked me. I expected him to be angry or distant, but instead, he ran to me with open arms. He didn't wait for my apology or my excuses. He embraced me, kissed me, and welcomed me back as his son. My father's love and forgiveness overwhelmed me. He didn't treat me like the failure I felt I was. He restored me, celebrated me, and reminded me that I was always his child, no matter what I had done. This is how God loves us. Even when we run away, convinced we know better, and make a mess of our lives, He waits for us with open arms. He doesn't hold our failures against us, but instead, He's ready to forgive and restore us when we return to Him. No matter how far we fall or how unworthy we feel, God's love is greater than our mistakes.
The story of the prodigal son reminds us that no matter how far we've run, or how much we wasted, God's mercy is greater than our failures. His love is not based on what we've done, but on who He is. Will you trust that His arms are still open for you,